それではちょうど画面変わりましたので、次のフィナーレに向けて、準備してまいります。少々お待ちください。
Speed Demos Archive when you were just a fledgling forum member and you've progressed so much since then. But, Awesome Games Done Quick 2023 online has come to a close. And this is my last GDQ. And I figured, for my last one, I would have a very special guest, my mother, on board.
Am I supposed to make some comments?
If you'd like.
Hello out there to everyone who supports this wonderful cause and this great event, which I do not understand at all. All I understand is one day I came home a dozen years ago and there were all these people on my floor and playing these little things that they had on their laps that looked like computers, only smaller. And I've been quite stupefied ever since. I'm stupefied by the event. I'm stupefied by the games. I'm stupefied by the amount of good it has done in the world, for which I thank my son, my friend Jody, and all of you who have supported this event in any way, from the tech guys who are staring at us from their point in the studio, to those of you whom I cannot see and will never know, but to whom people of countless countries, countless races, countless abilities, countless illnesses owe a great debt of gratitude. Thank you all.
Very well said. And I want to echo the sentiment of how much you all display the power of when you take talent and passion and selflessness and put it together. What you're doing is saving lives. You're ensuring that there is innovative research being funded around the world and that people have access to cancer screenings and education around the world. So thank you to each of you who are watching, who are contributing, the runners, the fearless leaders. Matt, Mike, thank you. Thank you to all of the volunteers. And I also want to give a special shout out, but I need to reach in my little kangaroo pouch here. We have a volunteer committee at the foundation called PreventGen, and they're a group of gamers who help us be better and helped us get onto Discord, and we're very grateful for them. They are Warp Star Advance, Rambo Medic, Dunin 93, Cutie Roo, Halloway, Dreisel, Pixel Cats, BTS Savage, Invader Dez, and our wellness queen, Puzzle P. So thank you all again. It is extremely, extremely honoring to be a part of this and to be here with you all and to be here with you, Sue. It is an honor. And Mike, to have this last dance with you, although I'm glad you're not making us dance because, that is not a surprise I would be prepared for, but I bet we could do it.
Well, right. We already shocked you with the kickoff, so I don't want to put any more stress on you. Oh, wow. I'm not sure what to say after that. I don't know how to follow up those speeches, but, I do want to take a bit of a moment. As you might notice, the total is a little bit lower for these events, but still your money is going towards a great cause, and we're still very grateful. We know that, inflation has been a thing, and there's maybe a recession coming soon. So honestly, even just watching our marathon, spreading the word, even if you can't donate, we still really appreciate, all, everything that you do for the event, even if it's just typing a little bit in chat, and just lurking, it's all really appreciated. And we still consider this event a great success. And, to help with that great success, there's a lot of people I have to thank. First off, there's our sponsors, Fangamer, Yeti, Annapurna, 7Now, Humble Bundle, and the documentary Running with Speed. There's also all of our volunteers, without whom, we wouldn't be able to run this event, whether that's, stream checkers, making sure the streams are good to go, our hosts, promoting the donation incentives. It's just all very, very much appreciated. There's so many roles. Like I can't, I'd probably spend 5 minutes naming them all, but I just want to say all of your work is very appreciated. Also to all of our staff and partners who came in the studio, like producers, stream techs, audio techs. You all worked so hard to make this event possible and to just make it as smooth as it was. As I said before in the event recap, there were a couple of setbacks, but we overcame them and we really pulled through, and we just had an amazing marathon. And this is a great, AGDQ to end on. I'd also like to thank, specific people on our staff. For example, Worm, without whom, this event might not have happened as it has. So we're very grateful for him. And Matt, who, as I mentioned before, wasn't able to make it to this event, but he's done so much for GDQ. He's given so much effort, and he really, really does care deeply about GDQ. And honestly, Matt, if you're watching this, which you probably will at some point, I just want you to rest, because that's the best thing you can do for yourself right now. And is there anyone else to thank? Oh, and there is one more thing that I have to say. I know you're all sad, not just because this is my final GDQ, but, AGDQ is ending. You're wondering, what are you going to do? Well, we, have programming year round. It's called The Hot Fix. And we're actually going to have a Hot Fix show later today at 1 p.m. Eastern with a showrunner showcase. So if you're, you don't have to be, sad for too long. There will be a showrunner showcase later today. So, you can dry those tears with a little bit more extra, bonus GDQ as it will. And I guess the final thanks I have to say is, thanks to all the charity partners we've worked with. That includes, I know we're not supporting this event, Doctors Without Borders. and obviously the Prevent Cancer Foundation, who we've worked with for it's 12 years now. And it's been a great 12 years just getting to know them. And, it's really just a great, they've really just been both great organizations to work with. And really, do you have any final words, Jody or Mom?
Thank you again. And hi, Matt. Yes, I'm sure you will watch this, but we're thinking of you and looking forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, everyone, wants you to get better, and we're all thinking of you. Well,
that's it. Yay.
Well, I guess that's it. Goodbye, everyone.
So I started the organization literally at my kitchen table. It was on December 3rd, 1985. And my father had died when he was 66 of a smoking-related cancer. And I just thought, I just need to do something about this. My husband finally said, do something about it or stop talking about it.
I am the President and Chief Operating Officer, which basically means that I'm trying to make sure that we have a strategy, that we're creating priorities, and we're all rowing our boats in the same direction.
Well, I'm in the fundraising department, development. I do a little bit of everything in there. I mostly handle the donor database and the files for the development department.
I run the finance and administration department here. So what that equates to is what everyone else would consider boring.
My first big event with the foundation was AGDQ in Rockville, Maryland.
Thank you so much. You are the most kind, generous, amazing community, hands down. You are saving lives, and we so appreciate everyone here who put this event together.
It is such a profoundly kind and moving community that I'm not an emotional person, but it really stands with me as to how the positive energy and the acceptance I got in that community. I mean, it was moving and it's powerful. So
I am a huge fan of AGDQ, so I have the stream going and a PayPal money's coming in, and it's coming over my desk. But yeah, we have about maybe we have fewer than about 10,000 transactions a year outside of AGDQ, which is about it's over 50,000 transactions in a week.
That's the thing, is it's like the donation total. I'm not dismissing that. Very important. We love that. But it's the conversations, right? And it's the conversations we get to have with you guys and the conversations we've gotten to have with your entire community. And learning about where people are at and being able to provide help or education or just a lending an ear and being able to have conversations. You know, it's being able to just have open dialogue and meet people where they're at and be able to talk through some of those things or misconceptions that people might have. And those are all pieces that they're seemingly really small, but they're huge. They make a big difference in my life, and I know they do in others too.
It just really does mean so much to us to see the number of people, the amount of money. It's fantastic to have that, especially a community event. A lot of our other money comes in through events and grants, and so we don't have that individual kind of interaction with people for those. But and even something so virtual to have that kind of connection with the community.
One of our fundamental principles is serving people in medically underserved communities. So making sure that when we're looking at aspects of prevention, whether it's diet, exercise, or we're looking at early detection or cancer screening, like colonoscopy, mammograms, the HPV vaccine, it's something that's accessible to everyone who needs it, and people are informed about what it is and why it's important to them. And your dollars go across all of that.
Really cool. So, $3 million!
is where I want to be, but I've been torn from out its pages for a need to be reborn. Taking all of the last chances I can get, the distance multiplies in rhythm with the dead. For any prayers you send my way that I get by, I'll pay you back when I've returned. I'll pay you back when I've returned. You said the town last night for me, it wasn't big enough for who I'm meant to be. But it's not easy taking it along. Well, every street recalls the time I saw you last. Well, every avenue, moment in our past. For every story that I bottle up in time, I'll tell you each when I've returned. Tell you each when I've returned. It's getting dark now and there's not much left to say. Just leave the light out each night and I'll find a way back to arms and eyes where I want to be found. But not these silhouettes that never make a sound. For any candles that you burn so I might see, I'll pay you back when I've returned. I'll pay you back when I've returned.
皆さん、AGDQ2023 お疲れ様でした。この後ね、最後少しだけリストリームの方から、イベントの案内をさせていただこうかなと思うので、もう少しだけお付き合いをお願いします。